Hey, what is up, guys? It's the homie MG playing some Battlefield 3, honing my skills for when Battlefield 4 comes out. And today I'm going to be talking about the COD Battlefield people that decided that, Call of Duty wasn't the game anymore and decided to transcend to, Battlefield, since they finally realized that Battlefield is a lot more better of an experience when it comes to first-person shooting than the traditional shoot-'em-up Call of Duty game. And what got me talking about this is I'm not going to tell people what they're going to do with their money. It's not my right to tell you what you're going to do with your cash, and it's no one else's right to tell you what you're going to do with your money either. But if you're one of those people, especially commentators, they got this bad too, that sat up and trashed like the heck out of Call of Duty, especially this year with Black Ops 2 coming out and not really fulfilling everybody's dreams, as they so thought that, Activision was pretty much going to promise that the series was going to change as well. You still, excuse me, you guys still talk about, oh, well, COD sucks and COD can't do this, and then this is the whole reason why I play Battlefield now, and this is why I upload Battlefield footage. But then in the next commentary that you guys be releasing, you guys will sit up and talk about, another topic, but you'll have Call of Duty, stuff loaded up after you specifically sat up and said that I'm not going to be uploading no more COD footage because I'm tired of it. I'm just going to be uploading Battlefield footage. Then you go back and say, now, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your channel. Whatever you upload to your channel, that's for you to upload. I have no say-so in that. But if you sit up and you bitch about Call of Duty 24/7, you say how you get sick and tired of it, and you're tired of uploading it because you're trying to get 18 plus gameplay kills or 27 or whatever number that you guys be going for, then don't freaking contradict yourself and sit up and say you hate COD, because that means you don't hate COD if you still uploading it. And the reason why you sit up and talk about it so much, because there's still 12-year-old boys, and there's still some even grown people that still COD player that still look on YouTube for people going about 18 and such in these COD gameplays. And then I don't really get why commentators be like, oh yeah, I don't try to focus on getting that high plus gameplay, and some do. Some don't focus on getting the outstanding score that most be doing. But the ones that be saying, oh yeah, I ain't trying to get all that, be the main one, be shooting for like 27 kills in a match with only like a 3-death ratio. So I'm like, you guys are just contradicting yourselves. You need to stop, and it's getting annoying. Another thing I don't get is, you guys seen, how what Black Ops 2 is, and you guys seen what Ghost is going to be like. And like I'm saying before, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do with your money. You already know how I felt about Ghost. I'm pretty much done with Call of Duty. And if you guys out there decide to get, Ghost, then that's your thing. But if you're a commentator and you decided that you're going to go spend your $63 on Ghost and Battlefield 4, I'm like this. You already know what's going to be coming from Ghost. I do not want to hear any more commentaries. Since I am trying to be an active subscriber, I've been watching videos. I do not want to see any videos in my sub bot talking about how Ghosts suck and Battlefield 4 is the way to go. I don't want to see any more, videos of people posting all this stuff in Ghost, and then they sit up and talk about Ghost being sucky and all this other crap with Ghost, and then they sit up and say, I'm going to post more Battlefield stuff. I do not want to see nothing talking about Ghost. I'm like, you reap what you sowed. You pay $63 for a crappy game, you live with it. Other than that, I don't want to hear no bitching and whining talking about, oh well, Ghost, this freaking slide feature is all acting like, look, I got shot in the dick in this one part. Oh, look, his head is glitching on this one other part. How the heck is his head glitching? I got a headshot. I don't want to hear that shit no more. And I don't want to see any more, pretty much commentaries over Call of Duty stuff if you sitting up saying you're done posting Call of Duty either, and you talking about posting up in Battlefield. I don't want to see that either, because it gets sick and tired of me looking at my sub box seeing the same stuff again. And I know the reason why y'all do it is because that's what you guys started your whole basic YouTube standing off. You started off, most people that started posting Call of Duty gameplay. Now, I could say some people have weaned out of that. I see very few commentators now that don't even deal with nothing with Call of Duty anymore. They post other stuff. They find alternatives and stuff for their channel, and their viewers respect it. But then you got these other people that think they're winning out of it, but they're really not. They still may post something different every so often, but really the majority is they keep posting COD gameplay, and I'm like, okay, then that needs enough. That needs to stop. And then another thing is, I get sick and tired of people talking about COG on a different gameplay. Like one commentator, she talked about freaking COG over Battlefield 3 gameplay. But then she was the main one saying that, oh, well, you know, the reason why people talk about COG is so they can get views and that people need to stop by that. But you're doing the same thing. You're talking about COG. It's just that you're not showing COG. You're playing Battlefield and you're just talking about COG. So you're contradicting yourself. You're trying to rant on people that talk about COG 24/7 to get views, and you're doing the same thing. You know, it's just people that does that. It aggravates my nerves a bit, and I'm like, what's the purpose of this? Either you're gonna be different and show other different types of games out there other than COG, or you're not, or you just gonna stick to playing COG. I don't have no problem if people want to still keep playing COG and still get all these other problems with COG. Just don't sit up and dramatize about it, how you think it sucks and why did you spend your $63 on it, and you end up taking it back to GameStop and getting it no less than what you paid for. Now for me, you know, well, you guys already know I'm not a COD player. You know, I really hadn't posted that much Gears of War content other than, you know, recently where I showed where me and my friends be playing Horde mode, just having a good time. But I don't really post Gears of War content anymore. I'm just branching out. You know, I've been posting a lot more Battlefield because, you know, a lot of my friends on here play Battlefield, and I love to play Battlefield. Battlefield is awesome. Anybody you can ask, look, anybody that you know has either played Battlefield, they say Battlefield is awesome and it's good and it's not all that. And I'm trying to get some max pay in here. I'm trying to do something for, you know, before the release of, you know, Grand Theft Auto. I'm trying to do something to, you know, hype that up. But that's another video for another day. But what I'm trying to say is, stop talking about COG when you say you're done with COG. That means you're not done with COG. That means you just want to keep talking about COG because, you know, somewhere in the back of your mind, you're still that same old Call of Duty fanboy that wants to keep, or fangirl that still wants to keep believing in Activision and Infinity Ward and Treyarch, or, you know, just want to believe in all of them because you think they're going to make a difference and change this up. They're not going to make no difference. Like one commentator said in another video, and I thought it was very true. I can't remember what his name was, but he said that just like any other gaming company or game that Activision ever had, eventually Call of Duty is going to die out. They're going to kill it off nice and easily, and then they're going to make another type of shooter, another type of game that they're going to do basically the same thing they did with Call of Duty these past couple of years. It's going to start off good, then dwindly go down, and us being mostly dumb consumers are going to actually go out here and actually spend our $63 if it stays $63 if they don't decide to up the price for most of these games over the next coming year. And we're still going to go out there and buy it because they know we don't think with full heads always when it comes to buying video games. And you know, that's very true, and the same thing's going to happen with Ghost. And then I know probably some people out there watching videos saying I'm contradicting myself too. No, I don't talk about Call of Duty. The only time I ever talked about Call of Duty is when the release trailer came out and then some other crap before. But I don't like talking about COD because it's the same thing. I just made this video as like a standing ovation. Just sit up and say, you know, it's very, very tiring of seeing the same thing over and over again in my sub box. But you know, people gonna do what you're gonna do. I'm just saying, you know, for the sake of you trying to be different and you trying to get your channel to different experience to try to gain a further audience, and stop doing the same shit over and over again, constantly coming in for the same views again. And that's not going to make any difference. But, you know, it's the homie MG. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.